welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley and this is the House for Hosting. Now I'm so glad that you are back here today because I'm taking you outside and I want to show you how I decorate my front porch for Halloween and my yard and get out all of our little spooky decorations and just how I transform my home, well the outside of my home, to Halloween. So stay with me. I want to show you how I do some things. My front porch garland, I actually did it last year and I'm recreating it this year, but it's one of my favorite garlands for the front porch. It's just a good twist on your traditional garland to make it more Halloween kind of oriented. So anyways, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get right into it. Well, I'm so glad that y'all are back here today, and I'm so excited to share with you my Halloween decorations outside. I see that everybody really enjoyed watching me decorate inside my house, so I can't wait to show you everything that I do outside because I think you're going to love it. Now, for starters, you're probably wondering why I have this Christmas garland, but stick with me because you're going to love what I do with this. I create a Halloween garland for my front door, and I have done it now for a few years. So I'm going to be recreating what I did last year. But this year I went back to Hobby Lobby and I purchased some more garland because the one that I had been using before, like I said, I've used it for a few years. It was just getting a little ratty and I needed some fresh garland. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I got the cheapest, just basic garland. I think it was like $11.99, and then of course everything is half off right now, so roughly $6 a strand, and I bought 4 of them. And I'm starting off by fluffing the branches from each strand, and I like to double my garland because I want it to look really full. But basically the greenery of this garland is just going to serve as a base for all the things that I put on it. You don't really see the green garland whenever it's hanging, so if you're thinking, well, this is Halloween, not Christmas, I don't want green around my front porch or around my door, just stick with me because you'll see in the end how it turns out, and I love it. I feel like it's so cute, it's so whimsical, and it's fun, but I give it a little spooky touch because, of course, it's Halloween. Now, once I get all of the branches fluffed and I get it doubled, I tie both of them together to create one really long strand because, again, like I said, I'm going to drape this over my front door, and I actually have double doors, so mine are pretty long. And then once I get that together, I start with the lights. My lights, they look kind of pinkish, but they're more of like a purpley pink color. They are like Halloween lights. I got these from Walmart last year, and I believe I had, I don't know, I want to say maybe 6 or more strands of this, and so I'm just wrapping it around the garland. I personally like a lot of lights because I have a whole setup outside of lights that I do at night, but having the pop of like purpley pink around my door is just something different. It gives it a little bit more color. The other lights I have outside are green, so these really stand out. But like I said, the more lights on it, the better. You could do fewer if you wanted to, but again, I'm just wrapping it around and getting as much in there as I possibly can. Now this next trick is where you're going to put in some black feather, like a boa. Honestly, I bought my boas again from Hobby Lobby and I cut them just to fit, and I'm kind of just wrapping it in and using the branches to hold it in place. The reason I'm doing the black boa is because it helps mask the green garland. You probably could spray paint the green garland black if you wanted to. I personally never tried that, but I feel like it would probably work if you did it prior to putting all the things on there. But I, again, didn't do it, and the main reason that I don't do that is because I like to reuse my garland for Christmas. So instead of just buying a garland and dedicating it specifically for Halloween, when Halloween is over, I'll take everything off of this and I will make this like a Christmas garland for my front door. And once I have the base of the garland ready, I am going to bring it outside, but first I'm going to clean off my porch. I almost embarrassed to even show this because my porch has not been touched since, the summer. So I am getting rid of all the dead flowers in my 2 vases or pots that I keep on the porch, and I'm sweeping off the porch. I did pick up my longer rug and I'm gonna wash it. I might buy a new one, just depending on how it looks later. I don't know, we'll see. I again bought that from Hobby Lobby and I've had it for a few years. But whenever I'm ready, I bring the garland out and I'm gonna hang it over my front door. Now, I can't show this because I did it last year and I haven't taken them down to do it, but I have brick and I did not want to drill into the brick to put nails on it so that I could hang the garland on the nails. If I could, the garland would be supported much better that way because it can be pretty heavy once you get all of the ornaments and everything on it. But instead, because I don't want to damage my brick, I am using command hooks. Now, I'm using the heavy duty command hooks and I followed the instructions. I made sure my surface was clean. When I put the hooks on there, I let them sit. I can't remember if it was overnight or an hour. I can't remember because it was last year when I did that. But these hooks have been on there since last year. So I'm hoping that they hold up this year. We'll see. I might have to add some reinforcement, add a few later, but all in all, I just did several command hooks all around the archway and the sides of my doors, and I am hanging the garland, taking the branches and twisting it onto the hooks so that it stays in place. And then once I get it on there and I know it's good and it's positioned appropriately, then it's ready to decorate. And in case y'all didn't notice, yes, I had to do a quick outfit change. I don't know how the weather is where you're at, but here in the morning it's like fall, almost winter, and then by lunchtime and especially by the afternoon, we're right back into summer. So I'm hoping that the weather will turn to fall and kind of stay fall-like for a while, but for now, working outside in this sun, I had to change into some more appropriate clothes. But anyways, back to decorating. So I always like to start with mesh, and I like using different colors of mesh, different styles, different patterns, anything that I can add to mix it up. Again, this is like a Halloween garland. It's supposed to be fun and whimsical and cute. And so when you start with the mesh, you can kind of space it out, make it how you want. It doesn't have to be overly perfect. That's what makes it look so cute. And I just use my branches to twist and hold my mesh in place. I know some people will use floral wire, and nothing against that. I just have found when I'm decorating, I can get the mesh in the position that I want and have it stay in place just using the branches to twist and hold. And I'm actually doing that for my Christmas tree as well, which, side note, I cannot wait to show y'all my Christmas tree. So if you haven't subscribed, I hope that you will subscribe because you're not going to want to miss and watch me decorate for Christmas as well. If you love Halloween, you'll love my Christmas. So back to Halloween. I again am mixing different colors, different patterns, and I just like it to look really full. Like I said, when you get everything on there, you shouldn't really be able to see the green garland. That's another reason that I did the black feather boa, because it just gives a pop of black in place, because again, we want to give that spooky Halloween vibe. Now that we have the mesh and the ribbon done, it is time for the decorations. I have this little wooden plaque that says spooky, and I have ornaments and just all kinds of fun stuff and little branches and twigs that I stick in, but I just kind of mix it up and I can't wait to show you. Again, there's no right or wrong with this. Like, honestly, most of the things that I use in my garland I got from the Dollar Tree. The Halloween decorations, and really I feel like all of their holiday decorations at the Dollar Tree are so cute, and you just can't pass it up, and you definitely can't beat the price. So for this project, I went to the Dollar Tree and I got several ornaments and several things that I'm putting in place. Now my sprigs and sprays, I got those from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. I haven't been able to find anything that similar in a while. Actually, I don't even think that Hobby Lobby carries anything Halloween anymore, so that's probably why I haven't been able to find that. But another place you can check out is Joann's. Joann's and probably even Michael's will carry some little cute things like this for the different sprigs. I like the ones that I add at the top that kind of look like scary branches coming out, and then I have some with little like black fuzz ball decorations, and then the spray that has the lights too. Another fun thing I like to do is change out the light bulbs in my chandelier on my porch. Now I did research on these bulbs, and so I finally found some that look like candles, that they're kind of have the flicker to them, and I've linked them in my LTK, which is also linked in the description of this video. If you're looking for some little candlelight bulbs that kind of resemble the real look of it, you will see once I get them installed. I do a little clip showing you how the flicker looks, and at nighttime it's super cute. Now I lose the light from my porch, I will say that. So they're not very bright, they don't put out a lot of light, but they do look like little candle lights burning. So if you want that like kind of cool look or like the spooky look, then these are definitely a go-to, and they're relatively non-expensive. So budget friendly, definitely pretty cool, and it's just something fun. I switch them out for Halloween, and again, like I said, between that and the light around my garland, around my door, and then the other lights I'm going to show you, it just puts off these really fun, cool, spooky vibes. I just love how these little lights look. I think they're so cute and so cool. And then I want to give you just a little close-up of my garland and how it's looking and how it's turning out. I also have some door hangers that are like Mr. and Mrs. Frankenstein that I will hang on my doors, and you can't link those because I actually hand cut them and hand painted them last year, but they turned out super cute. And again, love the little Frankenstein, so I had to do the Mr. and Mrs. for my double doors. But I just love a Halloween garland. It's so different. It's not what you would typically expect. And again, like, it's fun, it's whimsical, but it's still spooky. And my kids love it. So if you're on the verge of thinking, should I or should I not, I definitely say go for it. And then the last thing that I put outside are these large wooden characters. Now, my parents actually cut these silhouettes out several years ago, and I have a witch, a few cats, and some tombstones. And then I will put out a floodlight, and again, like I said, I have the green light, so it's a green floodlight, and I put in front of these characters, and then at night they cast a shadow onto my house, which is really cool, and the kids love it. But basically, these are characters that they cut out using a jigsaw, cut out of wood, and painted them black. And then you just use kind of like stakes to put it in the ground so that they stay in place. The wood that they used is like thicker. I think it's like plywood. I don't know exactly what grade wood it was, but it's pretty thick, so it's held up very well over the years, and they're pretty heavy. So I have to generally get my husband to help me get them down from the attic, but I pretty much can manage putting them out. And then the witch has this little lantern, which I think is so cute. Sometimes I put a little tea light candle in the lantern. Usually I wait till closer to Halloween because otherwise the batteries run out. And I don't want to have to keep going back every day and turn it on, but closer to Halloween, I will do that. And then I use a power cord to kind of get everything how I want, and I try to hide the cords and use green cords as best as I can because I just personally don't like the look of seeing the cords everywhere. And then I'm positioning the floodlights, and I love it. See? You can see the witch's shadow. It's so cool on the house. Now again, I have linked these floodlights in my LTK, which is in the description of this video. So if you're looking for the link on the floodlight or the candlelight light bulbs, that will be in the description of this video. But I really hope that y'all like how this turned out. I feel like it's something so simple, but it's different, and it's cute, and it's fun. I love the shadows on the house. I love how spooky it feels, and I love how cute it is. So I hope y'all have enjoyed watching me decorate. I have very much so enjoyed this decorate with me. Let me know in the comments what you liked most. It can be something from inside my house or from something outside, and definitely let me know if you're gonna try this Halloween garland, or maybe you already do one yourself. Let me know what your ideas are and what you liked about it. Again, thank y'all for being here. I wanted to share my door hangers. Like I said, I did hand cut those out and hand paint those, but you can make them too using plywood if you would like. I love Halloween and the kids love it, and I hope that y'all have enjoyed it. Well, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope that you really liked how I decorate my front porch and the outside of my house for Halloween. Again, I've said this before, I really love decorating for Halloween because I think it's fun for the kids, but I like it too. So I hope that y'all have enjoyed it, and it's given you some inspiration for how maybe you can transform your home to Halloween this time of year. But I hope that you will subscribe and stick around, because I have many more videos planned for the month of October. The whole theme of October is obviously going to be like Halloween, so I'm going to have videos on little recipes and again decoration, and we do a kid-friendly Halloween party, so I can't wait to share that with y'all as well. So don't forget to subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss any of my future uploads. And until next time, thanks for being here and thanks for watching. Bye guys.